Hi friends, my name is Edurga Prasad. My roll number is 20BQ180410. I am from ECA section. Now I am telling about the types of corrosion. There are 5 types of corrosion: galvanic corrosion, fitting corrosion, differential aeration corrosion, waterline corrosion, and stress corrosion. In these 5 types, I am explaining galvanic corrosion and fitting corrosion. Galvanic corrosion: when two dissimilar metals, example zinc and copper, are electrically connected and exposed to an ultralight, the metal higher in electrochemical series undergoes corrosion. It means two different metals are exposed to a corrosive environment, an electrical potential difference will exist between them. The two metals are electrically connected undergoes corrosion. In this process, the more active metal, means with more negative electrode potential, acts as a anode, while less active metal with less negative electropotential acts as cathode. Not all galvanic corrosion is determinantal. Zinc coated steel or galvanizing is used to protect steel because the steel is resistant to corrosion. In the above example, zinc, it means higher in electrochemical series, forms the anode and it is attacked and gets dissolved, whereas copper, lower in electrochemical series, are more noble, acts as cathode. Mechanism of that galvanic series corrosion. In acidic solution, the corrosion occurs by hydrogen evolution process, while in neutral or slightly alkaline solution, oxygen absorption occurs. The electron current flows from the anode metal zinc to the cathode metal copper. The reaction was Zn gives rise to Zn2 plus 2 electron. It is oxidation process. Thus it is evident that the corrosion occurs at the anode metal while the cathodic part is protected from that attack. Example: lead antimony solder around copper vise, a steel propeller shaft in bronze bearing, steel pipe connected to copper plumbing. It is the diagram. In the diagram, anode to cathode is ionic conduction and cathode to anode is electron conduction. It is generally good practice not to use dissimilar metals unless it is necessary. But if it is, the following precautions should be used to reduce corrosion. Attempts to electrically isolate the metals. Put corrosion inhibitors into the system. Keep out moisture. Use metals that are close to one another in the galvanic series. Design so that the anode cathode area ratio is high. Use design elements to account for the corrosion. Use protective coatings on the metal surfaces, generally the cathode. And the next one is fitting corrosion. Fitting is a localized attack which results in the formation of hole around which the metal is relatively unattacked. The mechanism of this corrosion involves setting up of differential aeration or concentration cell. Metal area covered by a drop of water, dust, sand, scale, etc. is the aeration or concentration cell. Fitting corrosion is explained by considering a drop of water or brine solution on a metal surface. The area covered by the drop of salt solution has less oxygen and acts as anode. This area suffers corrosion. The uncovered area acts as cathode due to high oxygen content. It has found that the rate of corrosion will be more when the area of cathode is larger and the area of the anode is smaller. Hence, there is more material around the small anodic area, results in the formation of hole or fit. In the diagram, cone shape, that is a fit or hole. At anode, Fe is oxidized to Fe2 plus and releases electrons. At cathode, oxygen is converted to hydroxide ion. The net reaction is Fe plus 2OH minus gives rise to FeOH twice. The above mechanisms can be confirmed by using ferroxyl indicator, that means a mixture containing phenolphthalein and potassium ferrocyanide. Since OH- ions are formed at the cathode, the area impairs pink color with phenolphthalein indicator. At the cathode, iron is oxidized to Fe2+, which combines with ferrocyanide and shows blue color. Thank you. Thank you for giving this opportunity.